Hello, brothers and sisters of the light, fellow starseeds, wayshowers, lightworkers, the change makers, the grid workers, and, of course, the awakened collective. I am Julie Joy, your servant to the light, with another message for you from the Ninth Dimensional Arcturian Council, as channeled by Daniel Scranton for June 12th, 2023. And the title of this message is Attention Lightworkers, Wanderers, and Wayshowers. And they begin, greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are very excited to have you all on this journey with us because you give us our purpose. You help us fulfill our mission, and because, of course, we love you. We know that some of you can feel the love that is coming through the channel, and of course they're referring to Daniel as he co-creates these transmissions with us. But we also know it is nice to hear it every once in a while. You are living at a time in human history where there are so many ways to communicate and to express yourselves, and you do not need to wait around for someone to give you your own television show or publish your book in order to have an audience. You can let yourselves determine your level of readiness for putting yourselves out there to the world, and you can decide which modality you are ready for and which ones you need a bit more time to warm up to. But you can express yourselves and have your perspective out there in the world today for everyone who is in alignment with it to experience, and that is empowerment. You have empowered yourselves enough to give yourselves all of these modalities, all of these ways to share your perspectives with the rest of humanity. But you don't have to if you don't want to, and you get to choose how to do it and when to do it. Again, you've empowered yourselves. You don't have a publisher telling you that you must turn in your manuscript by a certain date if you are self-publishing. You don't have to make your show by a certain deadline so that it can air by a certain time. You get to decide that, and you get to publish your version of your video that you like best, and that too is empowerment. And so you have been empowering yourselves in a variety of ways, and you've been giving yourselves more choices because you have raised your level of consciousness to this point where those choices do now exist. It is important for you to acknowledge this because one of the ways you have been stifled most often in your experience is your self-expression. You were told to be quiet when you went to services for your religion. You were told to sit still and be quiet at school. You are not encouraged in many occupations to tell the higher-ups what you think or how you believe the direction of the company should be headed. But now, here you are with all of this freedom and all of these choices, and many of you still feel stifled in your self-expression. But it is good for you to recognize that so you know now what your next challenge is. Your next challenge is to overcome that so that you can share more of yourself with the world. Many of you have something to say, something that will help others when they hear it or read it, and you know that about yourselves. You also know the power of being in the flow of energy, and you are in the flow of energy when you are in that self-expression mode. We get to know so many of you when you come to visit us in the astral plane, and we see the beauty of what it is that you have to share. And we want you to know that your fellow humans will feel that way as well. Of course, not all of them will, but enough of them will to encourage you to continue to express yourself in whatever ways you choose to at this time. Empower yourselves by allowing yourselves to be heard, to be seen, to be experienced by others. And notice how your lives take off exponentially when you do. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Now, this message was filled with many good points. I myself am trying to write a spiritual children's book, and I'm having a hard time getting started. And my publisher is contacting me, so when do we get to see that script and everything? So I know what they're talking about, but I'm going to do it in my time when I feel inspired. This inspiring message from the Ninth Dimensional Arcturian Council was channeled by Daniel Scranton, who of course they refer to in this message. And they also refer to the Lightworkers, the Wanderers, and the Wayshowers. That is many of you listening to this message right now. Daniel's own website is danielscranton.com, and his YouTube channel is simply his name, Daniel Scranton. I will be able to post the words to this message below in the Show More section. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, always thrilled and honored and very grateful to be able to bring these powerful messages for your inspiration.